Fifth is 5.
Light and sound. Learning objectives. Luminous and non-luminous objects. Movement of light. Formation of shadows. How do you see things? Sound, listening of vibrations. Different sound, noise. Can you see anything when you enter a dark room? No. The moment you switch on the bulb or the tube light, you can see everything. Can you read a book with lights off? No. This is because we need light to see things. Luminous and non-luminous. Light is a form of energy which can be seen. Anything that gives out light is called light source. The sun is the main source of heat and light on earth. The sun, stars, firefly, candle, diya, bulb and lamp are examples of light sources. These are called luminous objects. These objects emit light on their own. Some of these objects such as sun and stars are natural luminous objects, while objects like bulb, diya, lamps are man-made or artificially luminous objects. Book, table, stone and tree are examples of objects that do not give light. These are called non-luminous objects. When lights fall on any object, we can see it. We can see non-luminous objects only when light falls on them. Movement of light. Light always travels in a straight line unless it is distributed by some objects on its path. Objects that allows light to pass through them are called transparent objects. Objects that allows some light to pass through them are called translucent objects. Objects that do not allow any light to pass through them are called opaque objects. Formation of shadows. Opaque objects create shadows as they disturb the passing of light. Shadows are formed on side away from the light sources. Shadows may appear small or big. Have you ever noticed a dark image of yourself on the ground when you stand outside in the sun or under a street light? It is your shadow. Shadows are formed when an object blocks the path of light. Similarly, our shadows are formed when we block the light from the sun, bulb, candle, etc. Sometimes they are similar and sometimes they are bigger than our actual size. How do you see things? You see objects when light shines on them. Light is bounced off an object and when you look at it, when light enters your eyes, you can see when it bounces sunlight to your eyes. Sound. Sound is a form of energy which can be heard when we talk. We are making our tongue help us to make sound. We hear sounds of all kinds with the help of our ears. We hear various kinds of sounds such as ringing of a bell or telephone, the cry of a baby, the bark of a dog, etc. Almost everything around us makes sound. If you strike a steel tumbler with a spoon, it makes sound. Listening vibration. When the drum is hit with the drumsticks, the drum skin scratching on its right, producing different sounds. Similarly, when we pluck the strings of the guitar strings vibrates and produces sounds. A sound is produced when an object is disturbed. Sounds help in identifying the type of object producing them. A clear jar is identified when whether it is made out of a glass or plastic by tapping on it. The tapping creates a vibration. Different sounds. We are surrounded with different kinds of natural and man-made sound. Natural sounds are roaring clouds, crashing rain, waves, chirping of birds and voices of animals. Man-made sounds are car horns, whistles, bells, etc. Some sounds are soft, some sounds are loud, some sounds are pleasant, some sounds are unpleasant. Soft and pleasant sounds soothe us, loud and unpleasant sounds irritate us. Noise. What happens when everybody in your class starts talking loudly at the same time? What happens when all the vehicles on the road start honking in a traffic jam? Sound that is loud and unpleasant is called noise. Too much of noise disturbs us and is bad for our health. This is why we should learn to speak softly. We should always play television, music system, etc. at the low volume so that we do not disturb other members of our family or our neighbors. Keywords. Luminous objects, an object that gives out light of its own. Non-luminous objects, an object that does not give out light. Looking back, we see many objects around us with the help of light. Sun is our natural source of light on earth. Luminous objects are those which give out light and shine, we can see the non-luminous objects when lights fall on them. Light travel in a straight line. Sound is a form of energy which can be heard. Some sounds are pleasant to hear, some are unpleasant sounds. Any unwanted sound is called noise.
Put a tick